Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day,
I'm very excited to interact with you this way.
as we are to interact with all of you.
Thank you. I have several questions for you today.
We will see how many we can answer in the time that is allotted.
Okay. My first question is using hypnotherapy,
Yes?
specifically QHHT method. Many people make connections to existence as shapeless, formless being in dark space where they don't really feel positive or negative emotion. There isn't really much to it. They can't see anything more than that.
Well, it may be important for that permission slip to provide a neutrality, a neutral space for people so they can sort of recalibrate themselves.
I see. That was very insightful. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes?
And using the same technique, there is a part where we ask to communicate with the being's subconscious mind.
Yes?
Who are we interacting with exactly during that moment?
Do you mean, are you interacting with something other than the subconscious mind?
Is that the higher self?
No, not exactly. No, it's part of the personality structure.
I see. Thank you.
Yes.
My other question is during my own regression, I made a connection to an event that seemed to take place what looked like a desert where I saw a white tent, um, debris of a craft, and perhaps an ET being that was there.
Yes?
I felt feelings of sadness because of the disregard of the humans for the being and just interested in the technology and the craft. That
Yes.
was
All right. So,
why was it important for me to see that and what was that I saw?
well, you saw a symbolic presentation of the idea, as you said yourself, of the lack of understanding and the lack of connection and the lack of empathy that many humans experience when they understand or think about the idea of connecting to other levels of consciousness, including extraterrestrial ones. In other words, there's a disconnection in your society, in many members, where they only focus on the idea of the technology and the way they can use it to their advantage without giving really much thought to the idea of the beings or the expressions behind it that are exceedingly important to understand. Because that's what really allows the technology to be used in the most beneficial way for all concerned, is having that empathetic connection.
So is that a form of encouragement to pursue my excitement in sharing with other people on this planet about the beings inside the crafts? And
Would you like to use it that way?
yes,
Well, then there you go.
thank you for that one. My
Make
other
some of
question
these
is,
things can be a little more obvious.
mhm,
Yes?
yes,
All right.
I have another question, if I may.
Yes.
I really enjoyed the exercise of the cutouts of the prints of the hybrid and a gray being, placing it on my window and
Yes.
reading the message of that you delivered, Bashar sent me. I
Yes.
had a lot of fun with it. And after a few days of exercising it, I had a dream where I saw some short white ET beings coming towards my front door,
Yes.
them being very excited and saying, she has the cutouts on the window. She's expecting us. Let's go.
All right.
And as I heard them say that, I felt a tightening in my chest. I guess it was unexpected. And as soon as I felt that discomfort, the dream immediately stopped.
Yes, but nevertheless, congratulations. You made some degree of progress of changing your vibration to be a little bit more compatible to those kinds of beings. So we would simply encourage you to keep practicing.
Can you tell me what those beings were? If
Well, they
it's,
were a form of hybrid presentation, but
I
only
see.
so much that you could handle up to a certain point. Nevertheless, it's progress.
Understood. Thank you.
Yes.
And one last question. Um, the lights that I see in the sky, they look like stars, like a regular star, but they don't seem to be moving like a regular star. They fly across the sky. Sometimes they appear, disappear.
Yes.
Are those spirit version of UFOs, or is just some other
They
phenomenon?
can be. They can be other phenomena as well. But the idea is that they can be. But we can't be more specific than that unless you have a specific incident.
I do. It was on July 24th, 6 o'clock in the morning. I was urged to go on my porch where I observed a light in the sky, moving across the sky, kind of fast. And then another one appearing and disappearing, appearing and disappearing, that caught my attention.
All right. Then, yes, you were being signaled.
Perfect. That was all. Thank you so much, Bashar.
We thank you. Good day.
Good day.